Hi there, Heidi. I just watched both of your videos about fear, and I thought about leaving a comment, but I figured there wasn't enough room without as much as I thought to say now. I just hope I can remember everything I wanted to say. But first off, I saw you singing at your church, and oh, that was so cool. I'm actually going to be the second Mary in this little 3-song performance coming up this Sunday. So I may have a little footage to share myself. And oh gosh, the false evidence appearing real. Oh man, that speaks volumes to me on just recent, struggles. And that's got a certain place and a certain person written all over. So, man, I know what you're talking about. I just never thought of it in those words, but it sure makes a lot of sense. And kind of reminds me to stop worrying, fearing the worst case scenario because it's not necessarily true, even if it has been true in the past. Well, I've learned in the last 10 years, not to say never, I guess more than just 10 years. Maybe I've learned all my life not to say never by joining the military, going to college, going to a Star Wars convention that I thought I just couldn't make it to. And I managed to be in the costume pageant and the costume cabaret. Just by the skin of my teeth. That left me wondering what else I'm capable of. And so did my first flight a year ago, my first skydiving trip. Another thing that if you told me 10 years ago I would do, I would have said, I may not have laughed, but I would have thought, well, that sounds like fun, but I can't even go on the Ferris wheel. Anyway, I just wanted to say that, those videos really touched me. And I've been there. I know it seems like a classmate who shoot me down for me sharing a YouTube page just to show him what I look like, with intent just to show him who I am. Think, well, who knows, maybe we can be friends. And but it seems like finding out within hours of taking my final in a class I was averaging a D in, finding out that my final grade has already been decided and I've got a B in the class, that kind of encourages me to keep on keeping on. And now I've got another thing to press on with, to remember not to be afraid of chasing after, and that's not 2 weeks, but a year in Australia that I'm hoping for. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I know that if I don't, it better not be because I gave up. But I'd like to think that if God allows me to go to a little Star Wars convention that was so important to me, that He'll allow me to spend a year out there taking film acting classes like I so badly want to, and meeting the rest of you. So that's I met a few of you, and I decided I wanted to meet the rest of you. So I'm here's hoping. When last spring semester ended, I had decided to first make connections, through YouTube with a few people in Australia. Make a few friends, in order to make it more difficult for me to to give up on this when I have those down moments. And believe me, I've already had them. And it has helped to remind myself, well, you can't give up now, you can't turn back now. If you give up on this Australian dream, then there'll be a few friends disappointed if you don't go. And so I've already made a few friends who really seem to care about me there, even though we've never met face to face. Well, that's about it. Just wanted to let you know, those videos, were a blessing. And like you said, everything happens for a reason. And I think I needed to watch those videos. So, take care. God bless you. Merry Christmas to you and your family.